my position gerecht.
I vow to fight.
Alright, welcome back guys to another The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt The Blood and Wine DLC stream. Today we continue where we left off last week with the beginning of the DLC. We're just right at the start really of it. We haven't done too much yet. Just really kind of like got started with the main story and found out about the Beast of Toussaint. That's kind of like bringing terror to the area. And yeah, the Duchess and Henrietta asked Geralt to come to this far-off land and help them out, given that he's like the most infamous Witcher out there. And yeah, that's what we're gonna concentrate today on as well. Like, more focusing on the main story, I think, because it's gonna be overall a shorter stream. I would definitely like to also do some side stuff with maybe Corvo Bianco and get started with renovations there. It's a little bit like our home base, similar to the AC games. And hey there, Mr. Goody, welcome into it. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining. Yeah, let's go ahead and follow Henrietta. Going to try and figure out who's the next target of the beast. Nice, dude. Glad to hear that you're doing well. Have you been playing more Far Cry?
On second thought, through here. I shall show you where the hunt plays out. Then we will split up. You will get hold of the unicorn horn and the golden fish. While I nab the phoenix egg. That will be quickest.
The unicorn. How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure you will find a way to earn its trust. It runs around over there, look.
Golden fish. Do I need a rod or a net?
Please, Geralt. It's not a real fish. Look there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must simply dive in and find it. The golden fish and the horn both contain things or clues that will help us find Milton. Once you have fish and horn, find me among the other phoenix egg hunters. All clear? Then let's get to it.
Alright, let's do this.
Fiorano of the 1290 vintage. I do encourage you to try.
Keep calm. Start no brawls.
been mixing it up, Mr. Goody. Nice dude.
Or some sweets.
We would not be in this predicament, dear sister, were you still a virgin.
Do you really wish to have this conversation again? Here and now?
Hush, or you'll spook the beast. We shall try the sweets.
Hey, folks. Gonna have to ruin your fun. Sorry.
Who's that?
But on Garrett. Let's use Exy.
Come on, stay calm. Shh. Calm down. Easy now.
Well, that's hardly fair.
Flagrant cheating is what it is.
Sirs, we must teach this scamp some proper sportsmanship.
Hands off, a man's life is at stake.
A bold-faced lie.
Let's show the scoundrel the true meaning of valor.
Oh, then. Can do that.
What? Lost your nerve?
We shall teach you manners.
Shit.
The man needs to be taught a lesson.
We shall
And
teach.
if I hate one thing in Witcher 3, it's fist fights on Nightmare.
He's a cheat, a cad. You shall regret your dishonesty.
Defend yourself, rogue.
The impotence.
Fuck's sake. You take like 3 hits and you're down.
I hope you've learnt your lesson.
If not, we're available for more tutoring.
Fuck a doodle do.
So I think we might actually have to win this.
Got no time. I'm in a hurry.
I think we might actually have to win this for the chivalric duties to get Aaron died. So I think I'm gonna try to reload this save here.
Better off.
Hopefully win the fist fight. But yeah, it's just like, you know, you take like 3 hits and you're like down. And fighting against 3 people at the same time is just annoying.
Hand.
Let's.
The man needs to be taught a lesson.
We shall teach you manners.
How long you gonna make me wait?
You shall regret your dishonesty, lad. He's a cheat, a cad. You shall regret your dishonesty, lad. He's a cheat, a cad. You shall regret your dishonesty, lad.
Defend yourself, rogue.
You shall regret your dishonesty, lad.
Fuck off.
He's a cheat, a cad. You shall regret your dishonesty, lad. He's a cheat, a cad.
We shall teach you manners.
He's a cheat, a cad.
We shall teach you manners.
He's a cheat, a cad.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
You shall regret your dishonesty. He's a cheat, a cad. You shall regret your dishonesty, lad. He's a cheat, a cad. The impotence. The man needs to be taught a lesson. You shall regret your dishonesty, lad. The man needs to be taught a lesson.
Vagrant, I demand satisfaction.
Fuck off. No time. Gardens are huge. Be better off on horseback.
Unworthy. Entirely inappropriate behavior.
Yeah, this fight's on Deathmarch. Can fuck right off. I always not a fan of like when enemies have to, you know, hit you like only a fraction of the times you have to hit them. Especially if, you know, you're fighting like multiple enemies at once.
Golden fish should be easy to spot once I'm under.
What the blazes?
Did someone just dive in the water?
Perhaps that's the way to do it.
Sure, if you're a pest.
Okay, so we're looking for the golden fish here.
Hey, wait. Stop. It's important.
King Cormorant, sire, accept this offering we bring. Prithee cast upon us your merciful eye and bear before us its secrets.
As the moon is heavenly coursed of trace, in my domain I await that moment of grace, when a soul of good or ill repute brings me a gift, fitting tribute.
A key.
Yes.
Why, you bomb-botched wretch!
He's ruined the game!
This is an outrage.
Don't cry, dear. The Duchess will hear of this.
Oh, but I just won't care one bit. Just saying.
Unbelievable.
How do I muster up the strength for it?
But your grace.
No buts.
If you please, Your Grace.
We do not please. We act out of the highest necessity. All shall be explained later.
But it's against the rules.
I am the rules. Geralt! At last.
Got a key and a clue.
And I've another. Show me yours. Who wrote this drivel? I begin like a groan, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse, with a head of hard cheese.
I begin like a groan, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse with a head of hard cheese. Got no idea where Mitten's hiding. Maybe a cave? Because it starts like, you know, hollowed out and then ends of course with a wall.
Groans, hollows. Could be a cave, I guess.
Now that's just silly. Look, if we take row, hollow it out and fill it with ease. The letters, that is. We get green. Then mouse, but starting with what heads heart cheese. Why, it's greenhouse!
Pretty clever. And it sounds right to me.
There are several greenhouses in the gardens, but only one with a door that locks. And the key to it looks just like the one we found.
Greenhouse it is then. Let's go.
Okay, fair enough. I don't think we have to take it as literal.
Wait here.
What the butch?
What was that?
Yeah, Garrett with a parkour wall. Impressive stuff. If only we could do that in-game, you know.
I'm here.
This belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one. I do not know you. I've done you no harm. Yet first you butchered a Bruxer who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
I mean, have I killed innocents for? Don't think I ever killed anybody who wasn't... like, who was innocent. I mean, at least in this playthrough so far.
I don't kill innocents. Murderers, though, you bet.
I'll soon be done. I've but one left. And you, should you not stand down.
And once you're done, intend to leave? Go kill somewhere else?
No. I intend to live. Happily ever after.
Oh boy. Okay, let's go ahead and drink some potions and stuff. First gonna go for the vampire oil. Then black blood against vampires as well. And like all the other potions here. Also go for the ancient legend decoction, I think.
to stay where you were. Regenerate!
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help myself!
No, he's my friend. Yes, Geralt, it's me.
Regis? You alright?
All is well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments. But we've not seen one another in ages, my friend. At least in human terms, that is.
Citizen!
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of a certain castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but were I human, folk would think me a demigod, I dare say.
I'm sorry. What happened? It was my fault. Never got a chance to apologize.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
Citizen. Hey there, Marathon. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. I hope you're having a good day.
Miraculous regeneration. How do you manage it?
I had help. From the one you hunt.
Him? How? And what have you been doing all these years?
Not the time nor place for such stories. I suspect we'll get a chance to speak at ease and at length later. Now, however, we must deal with the reason that brought us both here.
Good enough. Going to eat lunch soon. Very nice. What will you be having for lunch today? And have you been playing more AC? Have you started Rogue, I think it was?
Local serial killer seems to obey you. Maybe you could talk him out of it, convince him to stop murdering.
Why do you think I've come? It shall not be easy, as Dettlaff can be rather stubborn. Though you must certainly recall that neither do I surrender readily.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Dettlaff is... how would you humans put it? More bestial than I am. But not to worry. I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one knight since I got here. At least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand, Dettlaff is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
Yeah, what good reason could he have to kill some knights? Beef and French fries. That sounds delicious, dude. I love French fries and like steak and stuff. The other day actually, like yesterday. Steaks and calf-like fries, I guess, and salad. Love that combo. Rogue is complete, story-wise it is. Now you're kind of working both Unity and Syndicate at the same time. Ah, I gotcha. That's fair enough. So, how are you enjoying Unity and Syndicate so far? Do you have like a favorite between the two? I really love both games, to be honest. But I slightly like Unity more. Like I enjoy the story a bit more in Unity. And the writing. But I think Syndicate is really nice, like gameplay-wise, and also the way they kind of like designed the city and the bureau activities and stuff.
So in your opinion, what are his reasons?
Precisely what I wish to find out. And then I will convince him of the error of his ways.
Got a lot of faith in the guy.
Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course. Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Detlaf, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
Not sure, to be honest. Still getting used to both and to see how you feel about them sometime in the near future. That's definitely fair. I think after I get a bit more into the games. But I'm really looking forward to get to those games as well. But yeah, I'm still working on AC3 myself, on the historical order run of events. But yeah, definitely gonna get to Unity soon though. Can't wait for the parkour as well. I think it's so great what they've done with it. Like all the new animations and having like a dedicated parkour down mechanic and stuff.
Huh. Vampires rarely help humans. Must have had his own agenda hunting the beast.
You err. He slew it for one reason alone. The monster killed a lad who once in the street had offered Detlaf an apple, expecting nothing in return.
Terribly noble of him.
You do not have a monopoly on altruism, my friend. Vilgefortz melted my body. Detlaf found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice. To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter. Regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent. One they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders us so difficult to classify. Detlaf's trump card is his herd instinct. His tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upsetting, immensely.
Right, you're working on them in the historical part in chronological order, or did you understand correctly? That's right, yeah. Yeah, play the whole Colonial saga, so including Black Flag, Free, Liberation, Rogue, and the DLCs in order of events, like how they happen historically. So that means I actually started with Black Flag, then played Freedom Cry, then made the start on Free, and kind of like switched back and forth between Free and Rogue, because I kind of overlap at certain times with the Haven and Shay parts. And then I finished Rogue and made a start on Liberation, but only played until Sequence 4 and then switched back to Free again. So it's kind of like a lot of back and forth. That's really interesting because there's like a lot of parts in the games where you have like time skips, right? For example, when Connor is like still a child and when he gets to be a teenager, like all of those years are being skipped. So playing Liberation in between there really gives you like a better kind of like sense of time progression, I guess. Yeah, it really is, and also took me a while to kind of like figure out all of the years and when which event takes place. But it's definitely a really cool experience. Probably gonna do it in the future again. And now that I worked out the like order and stuff, I can just go back to that and do it again. But they're not really something I would recommend on the first time playing though, because of course the modern day gets very screwed up and is very much out of order completely. Which doesn't bother me too much because of course I know everything about the modern day already. And we kind of like talk about it with spoilers and stuff, but it's really cool for the historical part, I have to say. Because playing them in release order also is a bit confusing at times, I think, especially for newcomers, because, I mean, you play Free, which is the game that ends the latest. Then you go over to Black Flag, which is the earliest game, and then to Rogue, which is kind of like in between. So even really sort of like a very weird order of events.
Anything specific? Some set of things that'd be likely to set him off?
How should I say this? Detlef doesn't understand men, their world, its rules, its conventions. He's naive in a sense. He doesn't comprehend your games, knows not what it means to lie, deceive.
Suggesting he's maladjusted and venting his rage.
I'm suggesting maladjustment can at times breed conflict. But is it the case this time? I cannot say, but intend to find out.
Gotta find him before something upsets him even more and all Beauclair is awash with blood.
Well, we share a cause then, just like the old days.
Not entirely. I mean, when I find him, you know.
I know you've a contract on his head. Yet your true task is to stop the beast killing, not necessarily to kill the beast, am I right?
All in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I'll have convinced you Detlef is no monster.
Fine, all right already. But for now, evidence is stacking up against him.
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have tracked me here.
I prefer they not find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère Lachaise Long Cemetery. We'll meet there.
See you.
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our courses would carry us. Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged.
Go ahead and meditate real quick. And let's have a look at the... I was about to say database, but it's the character entries. Or the glossary, I guess. We have Damien de la Tour. One of the people Garrett encountered at the Beauclair court was Captain Damien de la Tour, the captain of the Ducal Guard. He was absolutely and unconditionally, to say unthinkingly would be unfair, yet not entirely inaccurate, devoted to his position and worshipped the ground the Duchess walked on. If you want my personal opinion, he was most definitely besotted with her. He came across as a typical soldier, as an thick-headed lackey who, seeing Garrett, immediately decided he must prove who had the more massive unmentionables. Garrett treated his challenge with dispassionate superiority, yet accepted it nevertheless, in doing so earned himself another enemy. You never got around to playing AC3 since you couldn't seemingly get it to work. Oh, really? So, what was the issue, Morton? Maybe I could help you, because I've dealt with tons of issues with the AC games. Detlef van der Eretin. Milton's murderer was very swift. Even with years of witchering under his belt, Garrett could barely keep up with him. Soon it became clear the killer was as clever as he was fast, entering an old warehouse where he set a trap for Garrett. In this way, Garrett had his first face-to-face encounter with the beast of Beauclair and discovered it was a higher vampire named Detlef. A fight immediately ensued, which might have ended very badly for the Witcher, had he not been saved in the nick of time by an old friend, Regis, who put a stop to their battle. After that, Detlef fled away in a puff of fog. AC3 crashes on launch to desktop in the simplest of terms. Okay, so I had like a similar issue. Do you still get to the press any key screen? Because what happened to me is when I got to that screen and pressed any key, it would like crash at that point. Or does it crash before that? But yeah, what I can definitely recommend for, there's a site called PC Gaming Wiki. I'm actually gonna write it in chat for you. That should be the one. Don't even get that far. Ah, okay. Well, I didn't have that issue before. But you could have a look there on that website, because they actually go in great detail about all the different issues that games usually have. So if you just look for AC3, then you might find out what the issue is. They have like a list of known bugs and glitches and stuff. But yeah, if it's like crashing on launch, I think one thing I would try, if you haven't yet, is running the game as admin. And also maybe try running the game in compatibility mode. Maybe going as far back as like Windows XP or something. Emil Regis Rohelik Tersiev Godfroy. Oh, that's the name. Garrett chased Sir Mitten's murder with mad intensity. How the chase ended stands as clear witness to the fact Garrett was facing a highly dangerous foe. The killer led Garrett to an old warehouse where it had set a trap for him. The fight ensued, and at a crucial moment Garrett was saved by Regis, a higher vampire and old friend. Here I must explain that years ago, Regis had joined Garrett's band of fellow travelers, of which I was a proud part, and set off with us in search of Ciri. Together we lived through many fascinating adventures, and Regis proved himself a loyal friend, the kind you can trust with your life. Sadly, the expedition ended tragically for Regis. He was killed by Vilgefortz, who reduced him to nothing more than a wet stain. Hence the witch's immense surprise at encountering his old friend. After all, he had seen Regis die with his own eyes. But the thing is, that was not Regis' final death, nor even his first. As a young man, Regis had been bit by a free spirit and overindulged in the drinking of blood. This lifestyle led to him being butchered by angry villagers. Regenerating from that took him 50 years, or nearly no time at all, for an immortal. When he was back in full health, he kicked the habit of blood drinking for good. For years, we'd all thought he was gone forever, yet there he was, standing in front of Garrett and the dockside warehouse. Regis explained he had regenerated and come to the Saw to find Deadlove, a friend. Such were the dramatic circumstances bringing Regis and Garrett together again in Beauclair. They did not have long to enjoy the reunion, however. They could hear others approaching, and Regis, not wanting to risk an encounter with angry humans, agreed to meet back up with Garrett at the cemetery, where he had made an altogether comfortable temporary home for himself. That seems to be a common theme with the Witcher games. They kind of like magically make people come alive again that are supposed to be dead. Like obviously Garrett was supposed to be dead. And Regis as well. I also have a new entry for monsters. Charmers. The Earth's innards are home to mighty strange and fearsome beasts. Were they ever to decide to ramble up to the surface, we'd all be gutted the very first day of the invasion. Ramus Vandin Rats, Mahakam Foreman. Shammers spend most of their lives deep underground, having no contact with the world above. At times, however, a Shammer would dig its way to the surface and devour any man within its reach. Some Shammers also burrow tunnels close to the surface, collapsing buildings and causing tremors in the process. Since Shammers are blind, they find their way by sensing vibrations and listening for sounds. Thus, the best tactic when fighting such a monster is to hurt something heavy or noisy against a nearby boulder or wall. Then pray silently that the beast will roll towards the sound and knock itself out upon striking into the obstacle. The Shammer from the Emperor of Nilfgaard. Gladiator fights in massive arenas are a popular form of entertainment in Nilfgaard. Usually the fighters are slaves specially trained in this purpose, yet at times the arena masters pit humans against monsters. The Shama Garrett had to fight in the tourney grounds was a present from the Emperor to his relative, Duchess Anna Henrietta. It had been caught while young and prepared for its ultimate purpose by Nilfgaardian trainers. It does not mean it was tame, however. In fact, its viterness and inborn ferocity had not been dulled one whit. Like all creatures of its species, it was blind but could unerringly pinpoint its opponent's location using echolocation. The Shama had thick armor and near impenetrable skin. It could also roll into a ball and charge its opponents. Its underbelly, however, was relatively vulnerable and became exposed when its charge failed. In the end, though, the fight was long and difficult. Garrett defeated the Shama, and when the Duchess called from the stands for him to finish the beast off, he duly dealt the final blow. Detlef van der Eretin. It was horrifying to watch. The gentleman suddenly turned into a ghastly beast with claws and tore those men to shreds with the precision of a master butcher. A witness to Detlef's attacks. Detlef is a higher vampire and one of the most terrifying creatures the world has ever known. Some vampires of this sort live among men easily and inconspicuously, sometimes even gaining the respect and admiration of their community. Yet even the most civilized vampire can be incredibly dangerous if provoked, and Detlef was far from civilized. But in his two-legged form, Detlef strikes in surprising and unique ways, so one must be extremely alert and attentive. His razor-sharp claws, wielded with great strength and precision, are sheath weapons, yet he can also wield weapons of human devising with extraordinary skill. Like all higher vampires, Detlef can turn into fog and envelope opponents. When fighting a vampire in this form, one must watch out for the magic puddles and attacks from the air. When wounded, Detlef tends to assume his winged form, using these powerful appendages to stun his foes near effortlessly. One must remember higher vampires are mortal creatures and thus do not fear for their lives when fighting, meaning they take every risk. They are able to turn invisible and can regenerate strength during combat. All in all, they are supremely difficult foes, even for Witcher.
We must allow the Witcher to ply his trade.
This is Beauclair, not some flea-bitten province.
This Beauclair? Wasn't sure actually. Ducal Camerlingo? Ooh, there's a quest. Check this out. I want all the quests.
Sir! Sir! A letter for you, sir!
Letter? Who from?
Can't rightly say, sir. I was just
A
to
letter?
deliver it.
For me?
This damn says postage paid, so get lost. Yeah, I couldn't, spare $5 at all.
Here. And thanks.
No, sir. Thank you. And I truly hope I'll be of service again.
My dear Geralt.
I hope all is well. I imagine you hot on the trail of some nasty monster. Or is it an overly complex curse this time? Oh, Geralt, I wish I knew for certain. Whatever is keeping you busy, perhaps you'll need a break. For those moments, I offer you this intriguing little mystery I happened on in an old manuscript I bought off a merchant from Nazaire. The tome's author claims a certain Professor Moreau once called Beauclair home, and this professor conducted research into Witcher mutations. I don't know much else, but I suspect that alone might pique your interest. The tome mentioned a journal interred with the scholar when he passed. It could very well lead you to his laboratory. I'm enclosing a map I found folded in the tome. It's smudged in a few places, but I hope it proves useful anyway. Please be careful and come back to me quickly. Your Triss.
A professor who studied Witcher mutations. Might actually be worth looking into.
Don't dare to.
What was that one guy doing over here? Who just stood right next to us. Was a bit funny. Okay, how about we check out this tavern here? Okay, that's locked. Might be a chance to get like some Witcher cards.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flout its writ and brought in chains.
If you've one jug of wine and one bread, drink the jug of wine and send hold on!
Alright, there we go.
Wipe your boots before you take another step. Don't slurp your food. Don't eat with your hands. Don't pick your teeth with your knife.
What?
Oh, I'm just jesting. You, sir, clearly were not born in a barn. Welcome to the pheasantry. The best auberge in all the duchy.
What are you serving up today?
Maybe some Gwen cards? Never mind. No Gwen cards here. But we can play some Gwenful.
I know you're busy, but round of Gwent?
Eat, drink, and be merry. Thus spake the prophet Lebioda.
Pretty good hand. Yeah, let's keep that. Okay, pass ready. Enough. Okay, so we just need 17. I just play these two guys here. Yeah. Let's destroy these crones here. There we go. Nice. Got the Dragbon Do card. Nice. What the heck?
Night, love,
Greetings.
and wine.
Greetings to
No
you and your
half-hearted
family.
measures.
At upside down dressful.
Did you care, sir? Our sweet shining sun.
It's a proper Beauclair fashion, I guess. You know. Just wear your dress the other way around. This. Jesus Christ. Okay, let me clip that.
Wine. Sunlight captured in
They
a
say
bottle.
a great deal about you, Witcher, and whisper even more.
Defend a witcher against the beast. It's as if one sought to treat the clap with grapes.
Okay, so since we're in Beauclair here, how about we check out the alchemy supplies? Just kind of look around the different shops here before I miss out on anything. I also want to make sure to get all the Gwen cards this time, because last time I was like off one card, I think.
Whoa! A witcher! A serious client at last. Tell me, what do you need? Honeysuckle? Ginacia petals?
I need Gwen cards.
In the mood for a round of Gwent?
Okay, we could play like a different class, actually. I'd kind of like to give the monster deck a try. How many Commander's Horns do we have in here? Okay, 1. Let's go for 2. A leader power, let's see. Doubles the strength of all spy cards. Let's go for this. Restore card from a discard pile to your hand. Let's do this. Oh damn, he's playing Skellige. Could be tricky. Let's get rid of one of the crones here. Fuck's sake, we got another one. Oh well. That's bad. To boost this lane here. Oh damn, it hurts. However, we can contest, I think. Let's play the vampires. Let's just try these ships. Okay, nice. Okay, how about we restore one card from our discard pile here? Let's get the tote bag. Okay, he still has... Tough Orc hasn't reached player graveyard back into Vertex. Okay, fair enough. GG. Nice. Okay, which card did we get here? Light Longship. Nice.
Welcome back, Master.
How's business?
The coin is good, but just between us, I'm going batty with boredom. I know what my customers want before they open their mouths. Boltmen, birch sap. Ladies of all walks, whatever fragrance Duchess Anarietta prefers at the time. If just once somebody would order some poison, eh?
Some poison? Yeah, that would be interesting.
Show me what you've got in stock.
Ooh. Potion of Clarence. Potion of Restoration returns all ability points spent developing mutations to the pool, so you can reallocate them. Which you spend developing mutations will not be returned. I think I might buy one of these, could be useful. Okay, what else is he selling? Oh. So the ability to transform mutations to another color. Yeah, get all of these here. Blue to red, blue to green. What else? Green to red, green to blue, red to blue. Just give me all of them. Quite expensive getting all of them, but that's alright. Okay, cool. There's also some flowers, but we don't need to get those. Let's see if I can sell something. I mean, he's like an alchemist, right? So he might give us good money for alchemical ingredients, I would assume. Let's sell some of that. Let's sell like 30 of the essence of Rave, because we don't need that much, I don't think. 5 an egg. Let's sell 7 of those. Let's sell some harpy talents as well. 15. Sell some elemental essence, like 20. Oh, he's actually giving us a lot of money for Dwarven Spirit as well. I should have a lot of it, right? I would assume. Yeah, more than enough. Holy shit, how much Dwarven Spirit do we have? Good way of getting money back here. Okay. What else do we sell? Some Mandrika hearts. Some harpy feathers maybe. Lecker claws. Let's sell like 30 of those. Let's sell some Jana tongs. Let's just sell as much as we can here. Spectre dust. Let's sell like 40. I just want to make sure we have like a little bit of everything. In case we need it like later for crafting or something. Ooh, that gives us a lot of money. That's 30 of that. Right, that does it. And whilst going here, you just finish eating, installing this AC3 Remastered and see how this works out. Hope you get it working. Would be a shame not getting to play one part of the series over everything else because of a small problem. Definitely, dude, yeah. I think it can be fixed for sure. And AC3 is also just such a good game, you know. Would be a shame to miss out on that for sure. But, yeah, it's definitely going good. I'm just doing some exploration in Beauclair currently. Visiting all the different shopkeepers and trying to sell some stuff, play some Gwent. Because I want to get all the Gwent cards, of course, for the Skellige faction, the new one. Okay, I think we actually have all the chemical stuff crafted at this point. Nothing needed here.
Need to get going. Till next time.
Okay, where haven't we been yet? Let's go to this notice board. Pick up a couple quests and locations.
Anyone making trouble during the festival.
Contract. Grandmaster Armorer. Master Armorer in Beauclair seeks brave men to help recover long lost diagrams. Contract is highly dangerous, as such will be lucratively rewarded. Oh yeah, we need this for sure. I wanna get the woven Grandmaster Armor. Fisticuffs. Hey tough guy. Smack down your brother-in-law and now you're feeling invincible? Neighbors step aside when they see you coming. Got violence in your heart? And perhaps it's high time you fought for the title of Brawlmaster of Beauclair. Defeat 3 champions and you get the honor of facing the maestro himself. Seek more information from bookies in San Sebastian and by the docks. Armed escort wanted. You wish to hire a person or persons with good weapon skills who, for a reasonable fee, will escort us into the Albertus Cavern for exploratory purposes. The knights errant claim the cave harbors no dangers, so we don't expect trouble, but better safe than sorry. Auguste, Lucien, and Hugo Monar. Test yourself with the trials of the virtues. Dear reader, years pass and times change, yet all that is good and beautiful still requires a defender. Come to the Aon Lac Kelavi and test the rightness of your character during the trials. If you pass, you shall receive a reward. Contract. Boring at the cemetery. Since no one from our residence committee seems to think it is their responsibility, I write it myself. This cannot go on. That infernal racket coming from the cemetery is driving us mad, and no one is doing anything about it. I know we all hear it, Madame Bouquet admitting it keeps her awake at night long, all night long, and she lives further away from the cemetery than any of us. If there's any witcher who can put an end to all the screaming, brawling and insults, I pay him from my own pouch. Ask them to point out Charles Lanzano at the clever clocks. That will be me. And wanted, discreet specialist. Professional to investigate mystery concerning Reginald de Aubry's statue. Requirements, indomitable work ethic, absolute discretion, and refinement in supernatural situations. Desirable, immaculate presentation, aesthetic sensitivity, and knowledge of modern sculpture. For details, please hear Roland de Flachweiser, curator of art and collectibles. Ah yeah, I remember that quest. I think somebody stole the boards of that statue, and you gotta retrieve them.
Doc Celavi. Might be worth looking into.
It's kinda a ridiculous questline, but I like it. Okay, let's go ahead and check out this next tavern here. Might be a chance for another Gwen card.
A return to traditional values and morals. That is the remedy for Tussol's problems, not 2 swords.
Closed until further notice. Closed? Why, we wrote an entire day to see it. You're a cheat, sir.
And we paid good coin for the tickets. Give it back.
Your tickets remain valid. You must merely wait patiently for the exhibition to reopen.
Okay, before we talk to him, I wanna get into this tavern here.
Long live Duchess Anna Henrietta!
It's an escort. Not something I do often, but might be worth investigating.
Can't clap over here.
Remain closed until further notice.
Closed? Why, we wrote an entire day to see it. You're a cheat.
Ah. How do I get into this tavern?
Tickets remain valid. You must merely patiently for the exhibition to reopen.
I don't understand.
Please disperse. The exhibition is closed.
What's this about?
Oh, Lapiota, give me strength. I can't bear this, please. I believe I've been clear. No presentation today. Oh, wait. Are you not that famous witcher, Geralt of Rivia? I believe I have work for you.
Saw your notice. Mentioned a monument.
The matter is a delicate one, but mind you, I pay well. Alas, I can say no more at this stage. Interested?
The statue. Just tell me, what's the problem?
A picture's worth 1,000 words. More, I dare say. Come with me. I'll show you. Here it is. Our pride and joy, Reginald Dalbury. A giant among lovers. A poking, puncturing swordsman, and atop all that, an unrifled tittler of harps and other organs.
So what's wrong with it?
How should I put this? It's lost its jewels.
Somebody stole the testicles off a statue.
No ordinary statue, mind you. The sole monument made using a cast of the great Reginald's own genitals, certified and authenticated. Sprung directly from his loins, they grant all who stroke them unparalleled virility. All who buy a ticket, that is. Thus, you must retrieve those stones.
Certified and original right.
Any idea when the theft took place?
It must have been mere hours ago. I guided the last group through the exposition quite recently. Stones were very much in place.
Got any suspects?
Considering the vast potency of Reginald's prized pouch, everyone's a suspect. Who would not want it for himself?
Oh, that makes you a suspect then.
Need to look around. Might find a clue or two.
Do what you must, as long as you return grasping Reginald's stones. Without them, Beauclair's entire tourist sector faces trying times. Trying times. Worry, Reginald, don't worry. You shall be whole again soon.
Saw marks are straight and clean. Precision castration, I'd call this.
Right precision gerecht.
Or maybe now we can get to this tavern? Or not. Okay, let's have a proper look around here.
It will all work out. It must.
It will all work out. It must. We can't go inside, huh?
Reginald, don't worry. You shall be whole.
Ah, there's something.
Diamond saw blade. Perpetrator's tool. Piece of coat fabric caught on the nail. Heavy on cologne. Smell it'll lead me to the thief.
It must...
Problems? Hire a witcher. It's a good thing.
Maybe unlock the tavern once we finish this questline or something? Wanna?
By the prophet's words, a witcher.
A witcher.
Scent leads to this door. Oop. Sorry to interrupt, I guess.
This is not what it seems. Word of honor. I tripped, rolled, tumbled, and landed where she already lay.
Psst! Hughes! That's not him!
I swear, this is all an unfortunate coincidence. A series thereof. What?
That's not my husband!
You mean, not your husband? Who are you? And why are you in my home? Out! Now! Or I'll summon the guards!
Yeah, I see how it is. Just tripped and fell into her ride. That's all that happened.
Calm down. Just here to talk.
I believe we have nothing to talk about.
Oh, we do. We do. Just to kick things off, you're in great form for a man your age.
Well, I eat well, start the day with a glass of wine. That preserves a body wonderfully.
Interesting. Might try it. Say, ever heard of Reginald Dobry, his statue?
Everyone in the city's heard of it. Reginald's a paragon, a national hero.
Cut the bullshit, Hughes. You stole Reginald's testicles. Know that already.
I can explain everything. This...
Rosalinda! I know you're in there! You and that fancy pants of yours!
Oh no, not him too. This really is not my day.
Got you, you rogue! Prepare for a shellacking, Skellig! What the laugh's this? Rosalinda! One, I could forgive you, but two at one time!
Wait, got nothing to do with this.
Take me for a fool? I'll teach you to fish in another man's pond!
Okay, how about we just tell him to go home? De-escalate the situation. I love how he says, one I could forgive, but two at the same time.
Got no time for this. Go home.
Yes, that'll be best. I'm done here.
You shouldn't like to use Exi, but in this case...
But that would have gone horribly for me had you not intervened. I thank you for saving my skin.
Mm-hmm. So, time to talk.
Rosalinda, my dove, please allow us a moment. All right. I admit I stole the stones. And you will never believe it, but they work. Today, Rosalinda and I will 3 times and counting.
3 times? Impressive.
Isn't it? At my age. That's more than the entire last decade.
All the same, you stole those stones and you gotta return them.
Listen, perhaps we might strike a deal. Hmm? Let me keep the stones. I'll pay you. Grant me this, I beg you. They've made me young again.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna take them. I mean, this guy clearly doesn't deserve death for, you know, checking her, but gotta take those boards with us. Thank you very much. Hey there, Clutch Boy, welcome in. 3 times, damn old man. Yeah, no kidding. These testicles actually work.
No chance. Need to take the stones, pure and simple.
But if you were to leave them with me for a day or 2, 3 at the most.
Shit out of luck. Sorry.
At the day's end, it's good I had a chance to use them at all. Here, take them.
Thanks. And good luck. Actually think you'll do just fine without them.
Goodness gracious, great balls of granite. Oh damn, these quest names. Let's actually check out this armor here.
143 carried 2. I swear. Greetings, brave hero. I am Raphael de Sornan, and I am the Ducal Camerlengo.
I'm Geralt. So what is it you do here?
I pay the knights errant.
For what?
Our knights wander the roads, protecting Tusa from bandits and monsters. It is fitting and just that they be recompensed appropriately for these toils. Note, sir, that should you successfully smash a Hans, save a brother knight from peril, or extract a captured merchant from the hands of cutthroats, come see me. You shall be rewarded.
Can't help but be curious, but where do the funds for those payments come from?
The ducal treasury, of course. Her illustrious highness Anna Henrietta assigns great value to bravery and selfless patriotism. It is her standing order that any knight may receive a wage, pardon me, financial compensation for his dedication to defending the duchy's internal security and order.
Wouldn't mind a glance at your books. Ones you're willing to sell, that is.
Ooh, some books. That means you could also sell some, I guess. I think I'm gonna buy any of these books here. There's a chance we might find some of them anyways through exploration. Let's have a look if we have any kind of like duplicates of books and if we are able to sell them. Let's see. Well, it's not much, but it's a bit, I guess.
Wouldn't happen to play Gwent, would you?
Okay. Actually put some cards into the Gwent deck here. And then I'm gonna play Nilfgaard, I think. Haven't played Nilfgaard in a good while. Okay, I need spy cards. Oh, that's a start. Nice, he passed. I take that. Let's go ahead and revive this spy card here. And the other one. Nice. Even more spy cards. Hey there, Anonymous. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so we have Biting Frost here. That will be very good by the end of this round. What happened to the Animus project channel? It pretty much has become inactive anymore. Yeah, Moro hasn't been streaming anymore, and Derek has been focusing more on his channel, and so have I. You know, couldn't really spend too much time in addition to my usual streaming time on there. So as of this moment, it's just inactive, basically. Okay. Play this guy. I want to wait with Biting Frost until the very end, I think. So let's just go ahead and... never mind, I can't use my leader ability. There we go. Oh nice, you got King Bran. Oh yeah.
Mates are ruled with ease, yet every last one is free of disease.
You are the famed Geralt of
Oh,
Rivia,
Gotish
are you?
found his way to the boat.
Yep, that's me. The famed Geralt of Rivia. It's not even from Rivia, but actually from Kaer Morhen. It's kind of funny in Thronebreaker, we kind of like Gwent game, Gwent Witcher game. That's like a prequel to Witcher 1. Actually see how and why Geralt gets its title. Because the one you play as in the game, I actually forgot her name. Was it Lydia or something? She's like giving Geralt the honor, and I think at the time they are in Rivia, so that's why she names him Geralt of Rivia.
Well, have you recovered Reginald's family jewels?
Yep, got them back.
Lepiota's luscious lips, it's them! It's really them! I hope this modest reward nonetheless conveys the extent of my gratitude. And look in on us tomorrow for the grand reopening. You shall stroke Reginald at no charge on the house.
Thanks, but I pass, I think. Now, how do we get inside this tavern? That is a real question.
About to burst from a circuit of beauty.
Okay, I just assume it's gonna be unlocked at a later point here. Okay, let's go down to his herbalist. Haven't talked to this this one yet.
Hecate came appointed something of. Welcome. Herbs freshly picked, dried, powdered. Whatsoever your heart desires.
Let me see what you got.
Alright. Yeah, we could sell more chemical ingredients, I guess. Let's sell some of this. Some pocket teeth. Yeah, that works.
Herbs schmerbs. But how about some Gwent, eh?
Herb schmerbs. Okay, let's go for one of the Rams for now. Okay. Let's get rid of the loose strap commando here. And the commander's horn. Ceres. She's quite overpowered to say the least. Yeah, that's right, we have Biting Frost, so we should be good. Okay, I reckon she's gonna pass soon. Wanna play the Biting Frost here, let's just play another Alyssa. Okay, there's a pass, nice. There we go. Fuck, I shouldn't have played that. But it's alright. Still gotta wait for his spy card there. Come on, just play it. Please. Oh, damn it. I think this might actually be winning. I mean, we have to play this. Let's hope he doesn't have enough to win this game here. Oh boy, that's gonna hurt. But we still won. Got the Madron. Oh yeah. Okay, let's go to the smith here on that side.
Greetings. A witcher from the School of the Wolf, here in Tucson. Greetings. I'm Lazar Lafargue.
Geralt of Rivia. Seem pretty enthused. Got a job for me?
Rather. Mind you, it's no monster hunt, but I'm sure you'll be interested all the same. I'm an armorer, see, and I've for years sought diagrams for witcher armor of exceptional quality, Grandmaster level.
Heard of them. Never seen any, though. Thought they were lost.
Not quite. For I've been lucky enough to learn that their holders came to Tucson. Alas, they then perished, but I know where. I just need a partner to help me retrieve them.
If you know where to look, why not get them yourself?
No offense, but do I look like a rough-hewn adventurer? Besides, who would serve my clients while I romped about seeking them? No, I'd rather leave it to someone familiar with such matters. Bring me the diagrams, and from them I'll forge for you whatever you fancy.
All these diagrams somehow wound up in Tucson? How is that even possible?
Tusa was once home to Tiensail, a legendary and now deceased elfin master armorer. Witches from all corners of the world came to him to forge their plate, their mail.
Heard about him. Supposed to have been the best.
And thus he charged the king's ransom for his work. Witches would take difficult, dangerous work to earn the coin to pay him. Some, alas, met with misfortune, and the diagrams they carried were left to rot with their earthly remains.
Got it. Find them, find the diagrams. But how can I know where to look for their remains?
As it happens, I learned my trade at Jensail's side. So I heard the stories of the missing witches firsthand.
what he told me, well, that is what discouraged me from seeking the diagrams out myself. We must strike a deal. I shall tell you all I know. In return, once you found the diagrams, you will let me draft a copy.
So, these are of course very useful because they're like the best armor you can get in the game essentially. What I'm probably gonna be doing is seek out the wolf Grandmaster gear, and then just try to get the others like by doing exploration. Because for now I only intend using the Grandmaster wolf gear because it's gonna be quite expensive crafting that. So yeah, we won't be able to craft all the different sets on Grandmaster level.
This elven master, how'd he end up taking a human for an apprentice?
My father forged armor. As a youngster, I helped him, then began forging my own pieces. Master Tiensail saw my work and offered to take me on as his apprentice. Only now, years on, do I realize the honor that was. Alas, my master perished in a massacre later, slain by racists. Though he taught me everything he knew, I did not manage to complete the guild's requirements for Grand Master while he lived. I know I have no equal in the trade. Yet, until I complete Witcher armor of Grandmaster quality, I shall never be certain I've become my teacher's equal.
Where do I look for these diagrams?
I know of 5 likely fallen witches, each from a different school of the wolf, griffin, cat, bear, and manticore. Which should I start with?
Ah, right, we also have a manticore. That might be interesting as well, actually, because I like the look of it. But let's, like, tell me about the wolf first. That's our priority.
Tell me about my brother, the wolf.
His name was Atom. I remember him well. My master liked him, helped him find a safe, yet well-paid contract. A few years ago, an archaeological expedition arrived in Tucson from Castel Gropia. They questioned my master about the elfin ruins at Termes. He warned them of the danger there and recommended they take Aton as an escort.
What kind of danger did he mean? Any idea?
Legend claims wraiths haunt the chambers beneath Termes. I cannot say if there is any truth to this, but both the scholars and the Witcher disappeared without a trace.
School of the Manticore. Probably know the least about it, though once, long ago, wore some armor forged there.
My master said the Manticores have their fortress in the far east. A century past, one of their number came to him, a witcher named Merton. He made a poor impression on my master. He stank like a dwarfen still, and quarreled fiercely all the time. Tiensail slammed the door in his face and told him to return when he sobered up. He would conduct no business with a drunk. The Witcher, however, failed to return. Folk say he got into a booze-fueled brawl with the ducal guard. He was arrested and sentenced. Bastoy prison, where he was held, well, it's been a ruin for years. Still, you may want to start your search there.
The Griffin. What can you tell me about him?
He came some 200 years ago, but my master remembered him well. This Witcher was not stripped of emotions, you see, as his colleagues were. He had taken on a contract at Fort Usa and required better gear. He showed my master his diagrams, paid a deposit, and was never seen again. Apparently he rode off one night from the fort, never to return.
Any idea where he went?
No, it said he left in a rush, so he may have left something behind. Only ruins remain of Fort Usar, but you may wish to search them.
Let's talk about the cat.
A year ago, Bartolome de Launay, the ducal armorer, asked me to confirm the authenticity of a Witcher diagram he had received by messenger. You see, at the time he was working on new armor for the ducal guard. A Witcher from the School of the Cat offered to sell him diagrams for a full set of gear. The diagrams would have been helpful indeed.
The diagram you saw, was it really a Witcher diagram?
Beyond any doubt. It's a shame Delaunay didn't let me draft a copy. He was quite shaken up, afraid the Witcher might simply kill him and take his coin. Possibly a well-founded fear. Soon after, Delaunay disappeared without a trace. I would have searched his former home for clues, but it has fallen into disrepair, and it is simply too dangerous there.
Tell me more about the bear, can you?
He appeared shortly after Master Tiensail took me on as his apprentice. I remember the bear-head medallion that hung from his neck. I remember a towering witcher who haggled like a fishwife.
Witchers never have too much coin.
True. This one clearly was not wealthy. But he pledged to bring us coin after he completed a contract at the Tufo vineyard, where a building had just collapsed. Time passed. The bear never showed, and my master sent me to the Tufo estate. As it turned out, the Witcher had indeed accepted a job. Yet that was all they heard of him, and that is all I know.
Okay, that was a lot of talking about the different Witcher gears here. But every one of these dialogue options unlocks a different treasure hunt, essentially, for the individual Grandmaster gear. So, that's how the quest started.
What do you have on offer?
Let's see what he sells for. I reckon he has quite some money, indeed. Okay, I'm gonna just sell some stuff that I have. This one, that one. Don't think we need this one ever. See what else we can sell here. We don't need these horse blinders, we don't need these ones either. And we don't need the saddle too. Okay. But also sell some crafting ingredients here. I mean, we don't need that many monster claws for sure. Let's sell 40 of those, I think. So like 50 of a venom extract. I wonder if he gives like really good money for anything specific here. That we have like a lot of. Glowing ore. Oh, perts give really good money actually. Dragon scales. Yeah, I think we're fine for now.
Would you craft something for me?
Of course.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
I make my own luck.
Yeah, we don't need any luck. We'll make our own.
The Salfares cordially invites all to attend a lecture regarding of the Duchessa herself. Welcome, good sir, to Dupont and Sons' Emporium of Diverse Merchandise. Satisfaction guaranteed.
Show me what you got back there.
Ooh. We can buy some paintings here. I think I'm actually gonna get all of them. Quite cheap, and we can put them up in Corvo Bianco. Just wanna make sure all of them are 20. Indeed. Okay, let's just buy all of them. And then we can play some Gwent. So much Gwent today. Gotta get all the Skellige cards. Also, hey there, Spectre. Welcome in, dude. Indeed. I love that Toussaint music. Also that new Gwent soundtrack. Okay. Let's get rid of this Gauntlet Dim Darkness. And the Commander's Horn. That theme is worth the entire DLC. Pretty much. Yeah, this DLC is just great. It's great to be back playing it. It feels like such a fresh... a breath of fresh air. That's what I wanted to say. Give me all your spy cards. Thank you very much. Oh damn, pass already. So we could just play the spy card and then like one of the 10 legendary cards to win the round, I think. So let's have a look here. Yeah. Actually quite lucky that the spy card did survive, so we can't revive it or something. Okay, I really need Biting Frost here, because that's a lot of cards. I think I might even pass here, to be honest. I mean, he's down 6 cards. And I don't have Biting Frost, so it doesn't really make much sense trying to compete here. Could just try to lure out more cards from him, but I'm just gonna pass here, I think. That's really good. We can destroy like 4 of his 12 strength cards at the same time. Take that. Yeah, that's the game. just make like a massive overkill here. Okay, so where haven't I been yet to? I don't think I've been over here yet. We also haven't been to this innkeep, but it doesn't seem to be available just now.
A good day for commerce.
Okay, where's the entrance then? I reckon on the other side. There it is again, Spectre. Yeah, one soundtrack I also love in this game is the ambient soundtrack in the parts outside of Beauclair.
Is it truly necessary?
Kind of like the synth-heavy soundtrack parts.
Nothing to see here.
Just love it. Okay, let's go up here. I think that's where the merchant is.
The best steel in all of Toussaint. Take a gander.
Nice glasses.
Show me what you have.
Not quite as nice as what we have, but... Okay, I don't really need to buy something just yet, but he does really good stuff for the crafting later. In case you're like missing Ember or a Black Pearl or something like that, we can just go here.
Farewell.
Indeed.
See you later.
Yeah, such a nice Easter egg to the first Witcher and the Professor. I mean, it feels a bit wrong to wear them as Garrett, considering, you know, he was like a major enemy in the first game. But I mean, it's quite sunny in Beauclair, so... Gotta protect your eyes.
I'm so nothing to see here. Move along.
Master Witcher, what luck to happen upon you.
Got work for me? New contract?
Of the contract in question, you acquitted yourself beautifully years past on your last sojourn in Beauclair. I was in a bit of a bind at the time, do you remember? Yet I swore a solemn vow to pay you in full one day.
Guess it rings a bell.
Sadly, you went on your way before I could settle matters with you. So, I took your coin and placed it in an account for safekeeping.
What kind of account?
A savings account at Cianfanelli Bank. You need but walk in and withdraw. The sum must be rather substantial by now.
Thanks. Head over there first chance I get. Gotta stop by that bank.
Yeah, we gotta stop by many places, like just look at our quest log. It's like just side quests from the start of the DLC. A few things to say the least. The Asterix Easter egg, that was hilarious. Yeah, there's so many great references in this DLC. Love all the effort they put into it. Okay, I think that's everything visited in Beauclair right now. At least everything we found. Next place I would actually like to go to is the Corvo Bianco. Maybe also over here to the tourney grounds, because there's also some shops we could check out. Let's head over there.
My hand shakes so bad, I cannot hold my tools.
Permit A38. Oh yeah, dude. That whole scene in Asterix.
Ollie, Ollie! Accent free!
There's such a nice caricature of, you know, like paperwork and all that.
They say a great deal about you, Witcher. Yet whisper
Do they now?
My brother gave me a sword. I named it Neva.
And the songs are beautiful. And so different in comparison to, you know, Velen and Skellige. Basically all the regions we explored in the base game. But it also feels like this is kind of the part of Witcher that AC Odyssey took the most inspiration from. Of like how much saturation you have. And also I guess the whole tone of the DLC as well.
Why, the prophet's worms. A witcher. Lepiotis Rising Lance. A real witcher.
We got a barber shop over here. I wonder if he actually gives us like new hairstyles or something.
Welcome, my good sir.
Need a bit of grooming.
You play Gwent? Didn't even know we could ask him. Okay, so it's basically the exact same options, so I'm not gonna change anything about my hairstyle here, I think. However, I'm gonna get my beard trimmed at least. Yep, that's better.
Gwent, maybe we could play around.
Okay, let's get rid of the darkness here. More spy cards are like decoys. Works. Wow, that scorch was totally worth it. Let's go ahead and spy some more. What do we have in the discard power here, I wonder? Okay, nothing really worth reviving just yet. We can revive the spy card. could destroy 2 of his 7 guys there. I think I might do that. Oh boy, I think I should have waited. But we can still win this round actually, so it should be good. A bit of an overkill again.
I pledge my love to win the
Eat,
tourney
drink, and be merry.
with your name on my
Thus spake
lips.
the prophet
But what if
Lebioda.
another knight proves victorious?
Welcome, welcome. Tell me what you'd like.
Be so kind as to show me what you have to sell?
Okay. I mean, we could sell some boots, I guess. Sell like 12 of the Avalus. And some of this. We don't really need any of the beer. With the amount of Gwent opponents we have today is insane.
Gwent, maybe?
Complaining though. Oh, we got Skellige Storm. That's a unique weather card we can use for every faction, I think. So that reduces the strength of range and siege units to 1. Interesting. But yeah, I don't think it's really beneficial for our Northern Realms deck because we really rely on siege cards with our leader ability. So I'm just gonna keep it the way it is for now. It'd be pretty good for monster decks though. Hey there, Caesar. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Damn. Pass ready. Okay, in that case, I just do. Yeah, let's just do this. Could destroy all 3 of his 6 cards there. It's definitely worth it. Alright, that's good as well. We can now use the spy card, hopefully to get more spy or siege cards because we're kind of lacking for those. God damn it. If it wasn't for the 6th card, we could have just revived the card to destroy the strongest close combat cards. But yeah, that's right. Just do this. GG.
Did you care, sir? Our sweet shining sun.
Est flows in the veins.
Okay, then we also have his armor over here. Should be the last guy in this on these tourney grounds.
And last, tramp on her. Wisdom lies stripped of all that is good.
Are you alright?
Ah, a professional. I like to trade with your kind. You actually appreciate quality workmanship.
Yes.
What have you got there?
Okay, anything interesting? Okay, no diagrams, so don't need to sell or buy anything here. You can also play Gwent against him. I think this just turns into a full-on Gwent stream. Okay, let's change it up and play another faction here. Let's go for a monster. Also use Viscaticus Storm. Okay, I don't want to have any duplicates here of the ones that summon themselves. Let's get rid of one of the crones here. And one of the vampires. That's better. Holy shit. Here's a cow. When this card is removed from battlefield, it summons a powerful new unit card to take its place. Oh boy, it's gonna hurt. Okay. What do we do here? Do we just destroy his fiend? And if he has Scorch, that could be really bad. But I think if he would have it, he would have used it. Hurts actually. I think I might pass here actually. What the fuck? That was really bad. Might actually lose this. Apparently his passive ability is that if he wins a round he gets like 2 cards revived, and it happened to be 2 cards that just buff themselves. Yeah, that ain't good. Mind. GG. Close game, but he made it.
Good man! I need a fresh set of shoes for my mount. Promptly.
Armor chromed, engraved or fluted, whatever your heart's desire.
Let's see what you got in stock.
Oh damn. Quite some selection here for the horse. If you want to kind of like give it a certain style, but I don't care too much about my horse's style right now. I have enough to worry about with Garrett already.
Citizen!
Citizen? Hey Vermola, welcome in, dude. I hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. Are you ready to do some murder today? Oh damn, quite some unique armor here. Quite expensive as well, though.
Know you're busy, but you up for a round of Gwent?
Definitely ready, but got to murder this workday first. I wish you best of luck with doing that. And yeah, it's going good. Having a nice day so far. Playing some more Witcher 3, the Blood and Wine DLC. But all we do basically is just playing Gwent right now, so more like a Gwent stream today. But yeah, it's going good, thank you, dude. Definitely looking forward to see you do some murder later in AC2. Okay, let's get rid of Biting Frost and the Darkness. Nice, pretty good hand here. I need some decoys for him. Okay, he's definitely outspying us with how many spy cards and decoys he has. That's not too good. I don't even have a revive card either, so I can't get these back unless I get like a lucky draw. I didn't. Okay, this might be a bit tricky because he has such a card advantage. Yeah, let's just see. Man, he has a revive. Come on now. That ain't fair. Okay, let's go ahead and play the... Never mind, I can't play my hero power ever because he negates it with his. go ahead and destroy these two guys. Have a revive. Come on now. Not like this. Yeah, I'm not sure if we can win this game. Just got way too unlucky with our draws in comparison to what he did draw. Card advantage is something I can't keep up with. So I guess you just pass here and draw, like let him play another like 1 or 2 cards. But even then, yeah, fuck it, we're just gonna keep on playing cards here, because that is our best potential with the catapults. Have like a slight chance of winning, but not a very big one. Hey there, Aura. Losing a grand game isn't the best way to start the week. It definitely isn't. We're still on a winning streak. We haven't lost a single game yet, but this might be the first for today. Hope you're doing well, Aura. Okay, let's see. Okay, so far so good. Please tell me. I might actually win this. Hell yeah, still done it. So avoided that, fortunately. Okay, I actually want to go to Vicorvo Bianco. That's basically our home base in this DLC, kind of like similar to the AC games, where you have like a place to invest into. And yeah, it's also going to be the place where Garrett eventually settles down. I want to spend as much resources into it as I can to make it as, you know, best looking and cozy as well. Did you compete in the tourney yet today? I did the quest last time, I think, where we fought the Shalma Beast. If that's what you meant. Not sure if there's another tournament where we can participate in.
A man who dare not down some red is a man whose wives like to thump his head.
Okay. Seems legit.
My day. What do you get for all that work?
Even a horse.
Right, let's go inside here.
Welcome home, sir. I am Barnabas Basilfalti. By order of the Duchess, I shall serve you as Major Domo of Corvo Bianco.
I like how it's the same glasses as I have.
I previously served with distinction at the Nibli family manor and in Nazaire with Admiral Rompali, who, as you are certain to know, is an extraordinary demanding gentleman.
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know. I'm not your typical landed gentleman. Truth be told, this is the first real property I've ever owned.
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me. I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order. I dare say this place will soon be the most prosperous vineyard around.
Great. Can already see I'm in good hands.
Yeah, me too. It's kind of funny he's called Barnabas as well. And he's like, you know, your right-hand man, so to say. Similar to Odyssey, you could say, where the right-hand man on the ship is Barnabas too.
Vineyard comes across as a place with a rich history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess. The Baron, in turn, had purchased it from Monsieur Bolius of the Headsman, a truly colorful man of Ketweni origin.
He was actually a headsman?
No, not him, but his great-great-great-great-grandfather. Indeed. Apparently, he was a common cut-purse who somehow secured for himself the post of ducal headsman in Beauclair. Went about his work with an exceptional penchant. They say he chopped off more heads than there are grapevines in the ducal vineyards. He never hesitated, not once. Never sliced unevenly, never botched a job. For his exemplary service, the Duke granted him a title and this estate. Monsieur Boleus, on the other hand, was an engineer in his younger years. Once retired, he settled here and took to producing wine. Sadly, misfortune struck and he lost his sense first of smell, then of taste. Additionally, he could not drink alcohol. His medic forbade it.
Shame that. He gave up making wine?
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which he'd invite friends from far and wide in order to treat them to his wine and delight in the fact that at least someone could enjoy it. It's the sort of man he was, Monsieur Boleus.
Fascinating story. Especially with the head chopping. The story sounds familiar. What does it remind you of, Aura?
Mind giving me a little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me, please. I think it would be practical to begin on the hill. Behold, sir, your
the sunglasses
in all its splendor.
Pretty vast.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
Been a major domo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of major domos. My father was a major domo, as was my grandfather before him, as was my great-aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great-aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going, and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to major domo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path.
The days pass. The pile of work remains the same.
Yeah, I just love having home bases in any game.
Green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays.
Okay. The game just completely crashed, as did my second monitor. That's fantastic. That's like a new thing that has never happened to me before. Oh well. Okay, I don't think I can actually continue streaming properly unless I would like restart my PC, because my whole second monitor just up and vanished essentially.
Requiescat in pace.
Indeed. Requiescat in pace. Can't even see the chat right now. What up? Okay. Or the head chopping man story sounds like Garrett's oh no, my second screen came back. Like Garrett's little skilled killer is granted a home from a duchess. Ah, I gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, definitely I can see the parallel there. Okay. Let me see. Let me drag my OBS over here again. Let me see if my chatbox stuff is also still working. Okay. So I wouldn't have actually restarted the stream because I'm not going to be online for much longer, but we can definitely restart the game and at least finish this quest. That's good. But yeah, didn't have a crash like that in a long time. Man, we got some proper storm today. Bombs and crossbow bolts can activate deadly precision. Okay, I think the game also crashed my Stream Deck as well. Fantastic. I can't even activate my high precision garrison.
Majordomo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of majordomos. My father was a majordomo, as was my grandfather before him. As was my great-aunt.
Thank you, Levy.
She was the one to start the tradition.
Great aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to majordomo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path.
Now I shall sing you a song. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6,
The
7,
servants'
8.
quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays. Follow me, please.
Indeed, a long tradition of majordomos. Also, this cat is just like flying in the air. Or did fly in the air?
This part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now, either.
Follow me, please. 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 Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days.
Damn. What a wine connoisseur.
Nice well. Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Bolius held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale of a guest attending a Bolius ball for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Lebioda.
We had to summon a witcher to do their
Alright, he turned water into wine and then started preaching. Sounds familiar. Yang Ji.
Monsieur Bolius' wife Nina kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory, and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation.
And this looks beautiful.
Madame Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
Follow me, please. Follow me, please. Follow me, please. Follow me, please. Follow me, please.
Oh, only because he said please.
Follow me, please.
I've lots to do before it gets dark.
This served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
Indeed. And Roach is gonna be happy about that stable.
Bushel of grapes is more a burden than that steel of yours.
The cellars, voila. During Monsieur Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess, which
I made while fighting the Bruxa. Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
Follow me, please. Follow me, please.
Yeah, I will follow you.
As you can see, the facade is, to put it, slightly stained.
Slightly.
One cannot deny it. A certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
Yeah, it definitely needs some renovation here, that's for sure. But we're gonna work on that.
And welcome inside. On the left is the master bedroom. On the right, the dining hall and kitchen. Upstairs, you shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe we will, together, devise some innovative arrangements. A few paintings, for instance, would breathe new life into the abode immediately. With that, sir, you've seen the full lay of the land. Corfo Bianco is a beautiful estate. But one must admit, time has taken its toll. Forgive me for being forward, but if you were to choose to invest a small sum towards its beautification, consider me at your service on the matter.
Think I'll take you up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling.
Yeah, let's go ahead and start with the renovating process here. I think it's gonna be very expensive, so we won't have enough money to get everything just yet. But maybe the first upgrade.
Mentioned the place could stand to be spruced up.
Oh, most decidedly, sir. The question is where you would like to begin this rejuvenation.
Yeah, let's do some work on the house first.
Been thinking about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with a general renovation? I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rompelli's summer residence. The effects were simply breathtaking. Not only did the residence positively sparkle afterwards, but we also made room to display the Admiral's armor and weapons, of which he was a passionate collector.
5,000? Yeah, we can do that.
It's in your hands then. Make the place shine.
I shall get to work immediately. Within a day's passing, I shall have sent for the crew which rebuffed the Admiral's residence. They are the finest specialists around. Highly skilled at what they do, it shall not take them too long, I wager. 2 days after they begin, your eyes will behold your residence in its refurbished, rejuvenated, beautified state. Is there anything else you require, sir?
Okay, how expensive are the grounds?
Got these spacious grounds. But maybe it's time to make them more useful.
Oh, yes. We certainly should. The way I see things, given your trade, sir, you would be wise to put in a grindstone and an armorer's table. A good way to start things off, don't you think?
I should meditate on the property until you're done. Yeah, that's how Garrett does it. Taking 3 days? Okay, let's just meditate for 3 days straight then. Okay, I think defense is actually more important with the difficulty we play on, because we still take loads of damage, despite us having like really good equipment, so... Let's go for an armor repair table.
My armor needs work from time to time. You know, oil this, reinforce that. Could use a decent work table where I could do all that.
Admiral Rompelli once hired a specialist who made the finest armorer's tables this side of the Yeruga. I will contact him at once.
So 1,000. That's bargain. Citizen, welcome back, Moradnon.
Good. Order me up a table like that.
Immediately, sir. I expect it will take at most 1 day to arrive. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
I mean, for 1,000 we could also get the grindstone. I reckon it's gonna be the same price.
In my trade, my blades get dull pretty quick. Could use a grindstone, professional grade.
Of course. No one would consider that an unnecessary extravagance, I would wager.
And send out for one, please. A high-quality stone to be set up in the yard.
Of course. I shall send a runner to town at once. I believe you shall be grinding to your heart's content by tomorrow. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Know what? Changed my mind. Not in the mood to talk about redecoration today. But I wanted to ask you something else.
I shall be glad to answer your every question, sir.
Yes, I got AC3 Remastered to work. Hell yeah, dude. So, what did you have to do to make it work, dude? Like, how did you fix it?
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
I agree. Yet I would urge you to hold off on further construction until the ongoing work is done. Juggling can be a challenging art. It's best not to undertake too much at once.
Okay, so basically gotta wait until the first renovation is done. That's fair, because I reckon we wouldn't have enough money anyways to do like more.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
And I'd also like to get the Grandmaster armor first for Garrett before we invest more into the Corvo Bianco, I think. One thing we could actually do, can we assign, right, with the weapon racks and also the armor stands. So we could actually start renovating and decorating this place a little bit. So how about we go to a stash and maybe pick up some things that we could, you know, place on the stands, wherever stash is. In here maybe? Yeah, that is. Okay, let's see. Armor wise, I think I'm gonna... I'm just gonna display the Witcher gear that I'm not gonna be using. Let's go for the Feline set. Also the Ursine set and the Griffin set. Maybe also the classic starting Garrett set that he had. And then we could also display some unique weapons here. Let's see. The Emmentaler. I kept that one only for this purpose, actually. Got this at the very start of the playthrough. And I want to keep it so we can display it in the Corvo Bianco. Then the Blade from the Bits. What else do we have? Winter's Blade. Fate. That's one we got from... I forgot his name. Kraken Crate, I think. Mordon, apparently having controller connected is a problem. Somehow, you don't know. Jesus. Yeah, that sounds like a proper, you know, remastered game, I guess. But yeah, at least, you know, that's how you fix it. That's great to hear. And good to know, in case I get that issue sometime. Okay, I think that's everything. Let's go ahead and place this stuff. Okay. I will only place the upper part of the armor. Okay, let's go ahead and place... Or never mind, there we go. Go for this. Okay. That's a classic Garrett armor we have at the start of the game. Got some weapon racks. Let's play Fate in here. And that one. Is that everything? Could I hang a painting here? Let's hang the Starry Night over the Ponta, which is a reference to Van Gogh, actually. Let's go inside here. We can hang another painting. Let's go for Adeltusa's Tower at sundown. Oh, nice. I can even check all of my books and letters here. That's cool. Just go and uncheck everything here. In a proper old game remastered. Yeah. It's kind of funny how they added even more issues with remaster version than they fixed sometimes. But it's also a good version for like the features they added. Like for example, low profile double assassinations or like being able to whistle from bushes and stuff. So overall, I think I still prefer the remaster version for the things they add, but it's definitely a compromise. You get more display racks as the place gets renovated. Right, yeah. Because I remember having like much more, like especially for the armor. No items in inventory that can be placed here. That's a shame. Okay, let's go for harvest time in White Orchard. And then I'm gonna place my stuff in here again, like all the armor. Because we don't have enough armor stands, I don't think. Oh, hold on. Ah, we're fine. I have no trophies. Yeah, I kind of wonder why. Like what kind of trophies they mean, which I could put there. Because I tried to on purpose not sell anything we could maybe place in here. I mean, I'm sure it doesn't mean monster trophies, right? But I'm not quite sure which kind of trophies they mean here. Okay, let's go upstairs. Okay, I think we're good.
A witcher. We could use one around here, full time.
It's very specific. You think the tourney trophy and any Gwent trophies, etc. could go there. Ah, okay, I gotcha. Oh, I guess I have to unlock these trophies then, since it's still quite early into the DSC. And I haven't played the Gwent tournament yet, and also haven't done the tournament, like a regular one, either. But yeah, that's fair enough. Alright. But yeah guys, I think this is where we're gonna have a save here. As I mentioned, it was just meant to be a rather short stream today. However, if I still have time tonight, then I might come back online for more. I haven't decided yet if it's gonna be AC or Witcher, but yeah, it's gonna be a spontaneous decision if and what I will be streaming. But yeah, we're still on some good progress overall for how short we streamed. Obviously, there's still loads of side quests here. But I think what we're gonna do next time is gonna be the treasure hunt for the Grandmaster Woven gear, so we can grab that as soon as possible. And yeah, then I'm just gonna focus on some side stuff, I think. But yeah, let's go ahead and exit here. And then we're gonna have a look who's online. so we can raid, of course. So let's have a look. I see Rod is still online playing some Red Dead. So I think we're gonna say hi there, see how he's doing today. I mean, I've been there earlier, but I guess see how he's still enjoying his time today with Red Dead. Thank you, Aura. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you everybody else for being here as well. Rodnon, Morla, Spectre, Mr. Goody, thank you all so much for joining. Levy. But yeah, as I mentioned, we might be back later tonight, depending if I have time or not. So yeah, maybe catch you later. If not, then I shall be back tomorrow with more of AC, for sure. But yeah, for now we're gonna have a look how Rod is doing. So let's go ahead and start the raid here. You as well, Mola. Thank you so much for coming by, dude. Hope you have a great day, and hope you murder this workday too. And yeah, I shall also catch you later for your stream for sure. If you guys want to hop along for the raids, then definitely feel free to use these raid modes as well. And yeah, I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Maybe catch you later. If not, I will see you all tomorrow. Take care, guys.